want to ask everybody on the panel: is $500 a month enough child support for one child?
No.
Can I ask a question?
Go ahead.
What's better, $500 a month or amazing man in the household?
Always the man in the household.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'll take the
But,
man in the household.
but let's
Or
He's
assume
making
man
only
ain't.
five hundred.
Let's
just let
just
his
say.
dad leave.
Hold on. And he got $500.
So y'all said $500 ain't enough for one child.
No, and this is me personally, right? Like, I don't have children, but I
No.
honestly feel that me personally, right, and this is situational. I feel like the child support should always be the standard of the rent. Everything else she needs to do.
So
But
all right.
I say that, and let me tell you why I say that, right? Because I know somebody gonna run off with that. Y'all gonna hear, y'all gonna go crazy. I say that because inadvertently we don't realize we are practicing polygamy, and that's the start. Like that's
Can I
that's the only reason.
can I challenge that real quick, Paris?
Go
Should
ahead.
child support at any capacity pay somebody bills? Shouldn't I pay my own bills and you pay your own bills and whatever bill comes with the child, that's what we put in on? Wouldn't that be the fair thing to do? You pay your bills at your house. I pay my bills at my house. Child support should not be paying your bills. Child support should be going whatever that baby needs, and we got that list of whatever that baby needs. It should go to that. Should nobody use no baby as a way to pay their bills?
Hold on.
Yeah.
It should be.
Hold
Now,
on, Ali. Hold on, hold
I
on.
I feel
agree.
Hold
like
on,
that.
wait,
But
Ty.
hold on. I gotta finish though. I gotta finish. It's her right. So we gotta support our women. If that's what they want to do, that's what we gotta do.
Hold
So
on.
Ali, I agree with you, but that's not essentially what I'm saying. What I'm saying is at the basis of this, right? Everything else should fall back on the primary parent. So you are essentially your input is ensuring that the child has a place to stay always. And that is essentially what you would be doing if you were in the household with the child as the primary custodian. But everything else, like, because what we see now is not only are men paying child support on the larger scale, the masses, they're also paying for the medical. If anybody got a family medical plan, that's coming out your job. That shit is expensive, bro. Like, it's not Medicare, Medicaid. It's not what the government giving you from the state. That's a whole nother different ball game. And now they have enacted where even in the state of Arkansas, if you go and apply for child support, apply for food stamps, the person automatically has to be put on child support. But I personally feel like that's where the cutoff should be. That steady month of your rent, that's what that is. I ensure that my child has a place to stay. You just getting a benefit because you have my child. And that, to me, that should be applied to man or woman.
All right. So from what I'm gathering, y'all saying that $500 a month ain't enough in child support.
I didn't say anything yet.
Yeah. What do you think, Layla?
I
I just need a
think
yes or no real
so.
quick.
My personal opinion is it should be based off of the income of the primary parent. So 500 a month additional if you're about middle class, depending where you are middle class. Say you're making 70,000 a year and you're getting $500 additional for your child. Depending on the age of that child and everything else, that might be enough because say the other parent's only making 25,000 annually or 35,000 annually, that 500 a month is gonna mean more to them than it is someone that's making them more money. So it depends on person. Now somebody now on the flip side, middle class and being part of the middle class, we're not eligible for no benefits or no nothing. Nothing at all. So unless you're like upper middle class and you're making between 70, 80, 100,000 and then you're getting a little child support on top of that, you might be good. But if you're middle class and you're making 40, 50, maybe even 60,000 and you have that child, it might not be enough because you're coming out of pocket for everything. So it really depends on the class. Now, somebody who has no income and is living off of the system, 500 is enough because they're getting that 500 in child support along with food stamps, rental assistance, food pantries, whatever else they can get as a person that isn't part of the middle or higher classes. They're eligible for it all. So I think it really depends on how much that parent's bringing in.
All right, real
Okay,
precious.
Sweeney, can I answer the question?
Yeah, go ahead. My bad.
So,
didn't answer.
no, Sweeney, I don't know how old your kids are, but things are high as hell. Okay.
Mhm.
A box of diapers, now is gonna run you $50 to $60. All right, and that's anywhere from 72 diapers to like 92, or you can get like 112, 15, something like that, right? So kids go through diapers. So we have a 5-month-old, we have a 2-year-old. Our 2-year-old is not out of diapers yet. So we're buying 2 boxes of diapers at a time.
Milk
The
costs $40
5-month-old,
a can.
huh?
Milk costs $40 a can.
Is up.
Yeah,
That's
it's
more your
$40
generic brands. Enfamil is about $55 now. Okay, or Similac is $55 if you're not breastfeeding. If you are breastfeeding, your grocery bill is going to be out the wazoo, because if you're breastfeeding, you have to eat calories to produce milk and drink tons of water, right? So either the mom is going to be eating constantly, whether eating healthy food, but she's going to be eating constantly, right, to keep their milk production high. Or if you're on formula, you got to buy that formula every week, because most cans last a week. So let's say that's $50 or $40 times 4. Okay, then you got $55 for that box of diapers, and they probably going through that like a week and a half times 4, right? And then if you have an older child, that child is eating. Groceries are high. I don't care if you're cooking or buying food out or doing Uber Eats, you're gonna be paying constantly. I cook and eat. I have to eat. My husband have to eat. The children eat. The baby eating formula. The 2-year-old go outside to play. She want a snack, right? Then it's time for lunch. Then she want a snack. Then it's time for dinner. So you got to think, I don't care how old your child is. The older your child is, you got to buy clothes. They want tennis shoes. The younger your child is, they not staying in clothes no time. Our daughter growing out of clothes every other day. I'm like, she's staying a pair of shoes for a month, and then it's up another size. So you got to think like $500 in 2023 is like gonna be stretching it. I didn't even mention childcare, and I didn't mention health insurance.
Can I ask
Health
a question?
insurance is going to be another $800 if you're working and don't have government assistance.
What's respectfully? What is the respectfully too? I swear, I mean respectfully.
No,
What is
no,
the
no, no.
what is the point we trying to let you and Paris are trying to make about
No,
child support?
Sweeney.
Oh, no, I asked the question, bro. Let him rock it out. Let
Not
him rock it out.
enough.
No, but I want to know but still, I still want to. I would like to know the point. That's what I'm just asking. Respect. It ain't like I'm trying to.
Yeah, no. I'm against child support, right? So it's not. I'm not trying to make a point saying a man should be paying or a woman should be paying. I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is children are expensive. The question he asked was, is $500 enough per month for a child? And in 2023, maybe if you, like Layla said, if you have government assistance, it might be able to stretch out for what the child is, not including bills of a mom or a father. I'm not talking about any bills. I'm only talking about the necessities of a child. If government assistance is not there, child care is running anywhere from $250 to $400 per week, right? If that mother or father is working,
if they don't get a voucher,
the younger they are, the higher it is. So if that mother pop that baby out and go right back to work, she needs childcare. And any mom and any father, especially if you have a certain style of living and you care about your child's going to be, even if you do a mommy's day out, right, to take care of some errands, you're going to want your child in the best place possible. So you're not going to go to no place, no burglar bars or no hood nursery. You're going to go to somewhere where they're going to be learning and everything else.
So what you're saying, you're saying, ladies, if you plan on having a child that you want, period, this is what comes with it, right? If you plan on having a child, even with a man that don't want to be there, this is what comes with it, right? Yeah. Because again, we want, like I said, I'm supporting y'all decisions. I'm supporting what a woman wants to do.
So that's supporting my decisions because I believe in a two-parent household, regardless of anything.
Right. But if she chooses,
over happiness, period. There is no my wants, my needs for my life.
Right. But what I'm saying is, what I'm asking is, if I decide to have a baby or date a stripper, and she won't stop stripping, or she do a little other extra stuff on the side of the stripping, this is the risk that comes with it, right? I'd be crazy to expect the stripper to do something different. So what I'm saying is that, right? That's all I'm asking. So I'm talking about people watching, not YouTube. You know, I'm not trying to.
Hey, hold on.
You know,
we gotta get through this because I know Jay trying to move on to the next topic.
Yeah.
Come on. I need the other answers before I give my soliloquy real quick.
Dang, you going, Pat? Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna just keep it short and sweet. You asked is 500 enough for child support? And this is just a mother and her child, right? We ain't talking about a whole bunch of kids. We just talking about
just
a
a
mother
mother
and her
and a
child.
child. Yep.
If
One
this is a
mom, one
mother
kid.
and her child, I think $500 a month is enough because you the other parent. So I wouldn't, imagine you coming with another 500 plus whatever. So I don't see why that's not enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree with Precious. Because once you split, you need to go ahead and work to pay for your child in its entirety, because you cannot depend on. That's the problem. We keep depending on, oh, well, you're the father, so you got to. We got to understand they don't have to. Unfortunately, it is what it is. I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying that they don't have to, and they have the right not to in this society. So at the same time, you split, you better go get a better paying job. If he can't provide, then you need to provide. Don't worry about what someone else is doing. And I'm talking about, that's the father, but don't worry about what the father or the mother's doing. You do it. You have everything you need to have for your child. $500 is definitely enough.
Can we say the other one?
I mean,
the other one is if you do end up having with a responsible man, hopefully that's a guy that maybe wanted a kid too. If you can't afford a kid, give the kid to the father.
Right.